Welcome back, y'all. Today I'm gonna teach you how I make my oxtails. See that? Beautiful oxtail. Good. Okay, so first thing you wanna go ahead and wash your meat, of course. Make sure it's nice and clean. I've washed mine about 3 times with vinegar. I also did some lemon juice. So if you don't have vinegar, you can use lemon juice or you can use both. Okay, so after you wash your oxtail, you want to go ahead and add your seasoning. I'm gonna go ahead with some paprika, about a teaspoon of paprika. You may not see me measure much items in here because that's not how I was taught to cook. I'm not a chef, so I'm more of like a in my head measurement. So I'm gonna go ahead and add some paprika. It's about a teaspoon. So you're gonna go ahead and add some of that. Okay, I want to add some. I have some garlic pepper here. That's about a teaspoon as well. Teaspoon and a half. I love garlic. Then after that, you want to add some allspice, also known as pimento. After you add the pimento seeds, you want to go ahead and add just about a teaspoon of browning to give the color. Okay, once you add that, I'm gonna go ahead and add in some blended seasoning that I've prepared. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and add my blended seasoning. My daughter's gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna help her a little bit. So that's a piece of garlic that wasn't blended out fully, but it's okay. So once you do that, you just want to put like half of what you blended in there. Just a little bit more than half. And leave the rest, and I'll show you what to do with the rest of it. Okay, thank you, Mama. Okay. All right, so after you do all that, you're gonna go ahead and just rub in everything together like so. I think I may need some more browning, but you can always add that in between, like once you get it on the stove. I'm just gonna go ahead and rub that in. Okay, once everything is incorporated, you just want to go ahead and marinate this for about an hour. Usually I marinate my stuff beforehand, like, I marinate it, and then I put it in the freezer, and then when I'm ready, I take it out, and then I, thaw it out and cook it, of course. But in this case, I just got it from the store, cleaned it up, I got it seasoned, and I'm gonna go ahead and marinate for about an hour. Okay, so after you have your oxtail marinated, you want to just go ahead and put a medium-sized pot on the stove, heat it up for about 2 to 5 minutes. Make sure it's well hot. Then you're just gonna go ahead and add your oxtail. I tend to not add oil because oxtail alone is already filled with a lot of grease, a lot of fat. So if you add oil, you're adding more grease, which is not good for you at the end of the day. So I try to avoid that as much as possible. I'm just gonna go ahead and add this to the pot. I'm going to stir fry it until I get the color that I actually want. And then after I get the color, I'm going to show you what's next. Okay, so after my first stir, this is how it looks. Getting some color there. Okay, I'm going to let that get some more color. And then we'll go ahead and go to the next step. Ooh wee, it's looking good. All right, so that's my second round of stirring. As you can see, it's getting a lot more color now. Looking good, right, Mia? Yeah. Good. Okay, so once you get the color that you're looking for, you're gonna go ahead and add it to your pressure cooker.
Yeah, Mom.
Yes, that will be the next step, right, Mia?
Yeah.
Okay, so what I'm going to do right now is add my oxtail to my Ninja instant cooker. It also has the option to pressure cooker. So I'm gonna go ahead and add the oxtail, and I'm gonna pressure it for about, I'm gonna say 20 minutes.
20 minutes?
I don't want it to overcook, so I'm gonna go with 20 minutes at first, because I haven't really used this pot. I think I only used it like once. So I'm gonna go ahead and put 20 minutes and see how it comes out. Okay, so I went ahead and added the oxtail to the pot. I'm just gonna go ahead and add my seasoning that I had saved.
Meatball.
It's not meatball, oxtails.
Oxtails, okay.
Yeah, oxtails.
Oxtails is
yeah, no meatballs, oxtails. All right, so once you do that, you're gonna go ahead and add some hot water. This is not that hot, but it's hot enough. Just to simply
80
cover the meat a little bit. You don't want to put it too far over the meat, because once it starts to cook, there's gonna be a lot of added water to it. So you don't want to put too much water. And once you do that, 20 minutes, cover it up and hit start. So this is a glimpse of what my rice and peas look like. Okay, I'm gonna put a side order on the oxtail. Rice and peas. Yum. Okay, so after 15 minutes, I stopped it a little earlier because I got scared that it was gonna cook too much. So when I opened it, I realized there's a lot of grease. Look at that grease. So I'm gonna go ahead and get all of that out, because I don't want that. Okay, so after removing most of the grease that I could possibly get out of it, I went ahead and added back the pot into the slow cooker. So I'm gonna pressure it again for another 10 minutes because it didn't get to the texture that I actually wanted it at. So I'm gonna go ahead and pressure it for another 10 minutes and then we're good to go. Okay, so this is the finishing touch. Just plated it here. This is the rice and peas that I made. And of course, my signature dumplings. That's the oxtail right there. Added some plantains and some of my mom's beautiful cabbage and a slice of avocado. Yummy. Dinner's gonna be delicious tonight. All right, so I got my daughter right here to test it out. All right, go ahead. Go ahead, mama. Yo, she is picky. All right, go ahead. How did mommy do?
Yummy.
Yummy. Thumbs up, right? Thumbs up. Like and subscribe. Thank you, guys. Say it now.
We are the best cook, Mommy.
Thank you so much. You're so kind.
It's so yummy with the dinners.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.